A learned master, Zheng Shiqiang, once said, "In this society we need many abilities, one of the most practical and important of which is the ability to discern people. Some people have one set of behavior in front of others and another behind their backs, making it hard to tell the truth from the lie. Some people can be an angel one second and a devil the next, difficult to see through. If you can't tell who is good or bad, who is true or false, you will suffer many losses and may also give your true heart to the wrong person. To live in the world, one must learn to observe, distinguish, and recognize people, so as to be close to the wise and make beneficial friends, and avoid evil and avoid disasters. Recognizing people through details. Humans are animals good at disguise. No matter how well a person disguises themselves, they will eventually be defeated by various details in life and inadvertently expose their true breeding and character. The author Nanshan once shared his own experience. One year, he went to Xi'an to attend a business training and was assigned to the same room as a middle-aged man named Ruan Qing. During the conversation, he learned that Ruan Qing has been writing materials in his unit for many years and has a heavy smoking habit, smoking 1 or 2 packs of cigarettes. However, Ruan Qing has never smoked in the room, and every time he has a craving, he runs downstairs to smoke. After the training ended, Nanshan had to leave later due to other tasks, and then he saw Ruan Qing tidying up the slippers, chairs, and items on the table before. Although he only spent a few days with Ruan Qing, the latter left a very deep impression. Since then, the two have kept in touch and have become lifelong friends. As the saying goes, to know a tiger by its stripes and autumn by its leaves. True cultivation cannot be disguised. It is the constraint in front of people, and more so the self-discipline behind them. The seemingly trivial details are actually reflections of the inner soul. 2. Recognizing people through interests. Rockefeller said in his family letters to his son, "Interest is the shadow of illuminating human nature. In its presence, all the essence related to morality and ethics will be exposed and fully visible. Human nature is often unendurable, especially in the face of interest." Zhao Yuping, the host of the Baizhou Lecture Hall, dined with a young entrepreneur many years ago to discuss cooperation. The young man spoke eloquently about business, economics, and philosophy, which made Zhao Yuping want to cooperate. However, when the bill was settled, the cashier made a mistake and undercharged him 50 yuan. The young man noticed the undercharge and turned around, pulling Zhao Yuping quickly out the door. He said while descending the elevator, "What good luck today? I saved 50 yuan. After the other person left, Zhao Yuping returned to the restaurant and made up the undercharged money. After returning home, he put this person on his blacklist. Teacher Zhao said when his partner, he might be sold out by him one day. In the face of interest, many relationships are fragile, and in the face of money, it can immediately distinguish the high and low of character. There is a saying that goes, money may not measure everything, but it can reveal many things and people through it. To understand a person's character, observe their attitude and actions in the face of interest. If a person is easily tempted by interest, it is your mistake to look at such a person more than once. 3. Know people from their low points. There was once a very popular topic on Weibo: how to judge whether a person's character is up to standard. A highly praised comment wrote, "Not only should you look at their attitude when they are happy, but also at their patience when they are angry." Many people are keen to talk about self-cultivation and kindness when they are at a high point, but when they are at a low point, they do all sorts of dirty things. So, to identify a person, don't look at their various performances when they are in the spotlight, but look at their morality and choices when they are at a low point. The writer Niubei Mingming has a female friend whose husband graduated from a prestigious university, works in a solid company at home, and is usually gentle and elegant. When they were in love, the husband was gentle and considerate and never shouted at her. But less than a year after marriage, something unexpected happened. That day, when they came home, they started arguing over a trivial matter. And as they argued, the husband suddenly approached and gave her a slap. Then the palm turned into a fist, and all the blows landed on her body. She couldn't understand why a person who was once gentle and elegant suddenly became a violent man. In fact, it is very understandable. Before, he was gentle and considerate to you, which is the highest point of his character, and he can do the nicest things for you. But at the lowest point of his character, he is essentially an abuser. In life, I have also seen many people who are polite and elegant in their daily behavior, but once they are disappointed, they seem to change into a different person with no manners at all. Professor Chun Guo of Fudan University said, "If you can still maintain a sense of generosity, a sense of cultivation, and a sense of style when you are at your most disappointed, most destitute, and most misunderstood, that is truly the real skill of your character." A truly good person can maintain basic self-cultivation and control their temper regardless of whether they are angry or not. To understand a person, don't look at their appearance in everyday life, but look at their behavior when they are disappointed and desperate. For knowing people by time, Lincoln once said, "You can deceive some people all the time, and you can deceive all people some of the time, but you can never deceive all people all the time." The heart in adversity, knowing people by time. In the long novel Lu Fan Shi, Lu Yen Shi married Feng Wanyu, who he did not like, arranged by his mother. Because there was no emotional foundation between the two, Lu Yen Shi was indifferent to Feng Wanyu. Talented and handsome Lu Yen Shi lived a playboy life during his studies in the United States, and found another beauty after returning to the country. Later, Lu Yen Shi was imprisoned for a matter and exiled to the northwestern region. His former beauty friends all abandoned him, but his wife Feng Wanyu remained loyal and waited for him to return home. Feng Wanyu would rather eat pickled vegetables herself than save money to buy crabs and send them to Lu Yen Shi. Feng Wanyu would write letters to Lu Yen Shi every month, and all the memories of them were beautiful. It was then that Lu Yen Shi realized that the love he had been pursuing all along was actually Feng Wanyu, whom he had always resisted and refused to accept. In the prison for 20 years, Lu Yen Shi's only belief was to hope to return home and express his love to his wife. There is a saying that goes well, "All good feelings in this world must withstand the test of time." The eyes can see the surface goodness of people towards you. Time can reveal the true goodness in people's hearts. Relationships or people that are not clear will gradually become clear in front of time. Sometimes time is the warmest, because it leaves us the best. Zhang Guofan wrote in Bing Jian, "It is better not to be able to read than not to be able to know people. Reading is to enrich your knowledge, and knowing people is to protect you from harm. It is easy to read, but difficult to know people. The worst thing about being a person is not to go the wrong way, but to make the wrong friends. On the road of life, choose the right companions to support you all the way to the end. In the remaining years, know people's hearts, know goodness, make friends with the virtuous, and be accompanied